Terrana. This is a world where magic comes alive, where people live alongside mystical creatures with magical powers. These creatures are known to all as Mystimon. Some fear these creatures, but others imprint them and call upon them to fight by their side. Mystimon are found all over this world, but this world is under siege by forces from beyond and within. Ghosts, demons, horrific eldritch terrors from beyond this world, and an evil cult worshipping unknowable and terrible beings. Now, an enigmatic group of investigators sets out to stop these incursions and defend the world from the terrors of the void, as they work to end the machinations of a madman in Mystimon Saga: Hidden Archives. Aloha, welcome back to Mystimon Saga. This is Mystimon Saga: Hidden Archives, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play. I'm your host and Game Master, GM Seth. I also go by Seth R. Mitchell, and I am the writer and creator of this vast and crazy world. Today, I am once again joined by...
Greetings, I am Binary. I play Bastille, the Automaton Necromancer, and Coldra, the Gola Guardian.
Hello, I am Shadow, and I play Rat the Gobloran Rogue, and I also play Aetos, the Galvarin Runesmith.
Hello, I'm Ducky. I play Willow, the Midnight Whistler Wekan Summoner. Well, Mystimon Summoner.
And I'm Maritime Kitty. I play an alpaca animus named Makoto.
And when we last left our investigators, Rasha Bardine came in very enthusiastically, as they ever do, alongside a very grumpy and annoyed Aranel. And Rasha said, "We're going to commit a little burglary." and I wanted to know if you wanted to come along. It's going to be immense fun, and we'll all have drinks after. And Aranel was like, "Can we have drinks now?" So Rasha wanted to break into Council Stormire's campaign office because they had a sneaking suspicion that Stormire was up to no good. Just a gut feeling. They really caught your attention when they said that they had seen him meeting with a man in a circus uniform wearing a black hat. That finally caught your attention and caught Aranel's attention too. And Aranel was like, "Why didn't you say that before?" Rasha said, "You didn't ask." So you finally got on board with this plan, and you decided in the hours preceding nighttime to go poke around again at his old campaign office that burned down, that was sitting outside of town at the edge of the forest. And you poked around there and you found several clues. One clue said that someone was trying to kill him, which might explain why he's now moved over into this very expensive part of town and hired this heightened security, because now he's in fear for his life, probably. And you found some clues linking back to the whole Valandrome Dream Crystal thing that you traced to a coffee and tea shop in town called the Oak Vale Cafe. So things have gotten very interesting. They got even more interesting that night when you broke into his campaign office, where you found a diary along with a Valandrone wrapped in a leather sash of some kind, you actually found a dream crystal, by possibly the very dream crystal that was used to transport Lady Fiore into the Dreamlands. And what you found in this diary actually added a lot of context to everything. Because you had before been calling Mr. Stormire Mr. Asshole because of all of the vitriol and just nasty things he had been saying about Goblins. Well, now you found a lot of context that really reshaped everything that you thought about him. Because you found that he had actually lost a daughter, a 13-year-old daughter, which is quite young for a Galvaran, when she had fallen in the river a few years ago when she was playing with her Goblin friends. And now we pick up as a tall man wearing a black hat and a red circus uniform stands atop a hill looking out over the scene below as a cloaked individual approaches from behind him. "I've been tricked," says Xulgoth as he looks out over the army of Skulms preparing for war. "I'm being tricked. I don't like being tricked. Seems I need to move my timetable up. Tick-tock, the clock is ticking. Tick-tock." He turns to look at the cloaked individual. "The dragons are coming. Oh, goody. The guardians all accepted my invitations. And even a surprise guest. Everything's all ready for the tea party. Time to welcome the masters. But now I've been tricked. Someone is playing me. Do you know who?" The cloaked individual bows before him. "I do not. I'm sorry, sire." Xulgoth approaches the individual as he places his cane gently on the man's shoulder. "Oh, shush, he says as he gets up close to the man, close enough to whisper in his ear. "Your death will serve as a sacrifice to the madness," he whispers before plunging his sword cane deep into the man's chest. The man gasps in pain before doubling over and collapsing to the ground. Xulgoth looks over his latest victim. "They just don't make them like they used to. I guess I've got to do everything myself and find good help these days," he says. He looks down at his uniform. "Maybe a good tri cleaner." Then he looks out at his the Skulm army. "Maybe I can use this to my advantage. It's time for the game to begin." And so, as I believe it was Willow and Holdra who went along with Sarah to tail Stormire late at night.
Yes, across the rooftops.
Well, you're going across the rooftops.
The largest ninja to ever be seen.
Yes.
Hopefully not seen.
The largest ninja to ever be not seen.
And you finally catch up with him. You finally see him at the center of the city. And I need you to all make stealth checks. Cauldra and Willow, please make me stealth checks.
Okay.
Here.
Let's see.
And I'm going to change the scene. So we have...
Oh.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
pretty good stealth checks there. So, unbeknownst to anyone, why nobody seems to notice a big Sasquatch walking through the middle of the city. But
It's like, what's
here we go.
this?
And so he you notice him traveling from the center of the city, and he goes through multiple alleyways. And now I need Cauldra and Willow to please make me survival checks to keep on his trail.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, Willow, you've lost his trail, but luckily Cauldra has kept on his trail. And he's winding through all these little alleyways, and sometimes even doubling back. And so Cauldra and Willow, you can make me another stealth check.
Okay.
As he stops and looks around, almost trying to make sure that he's not being tailed. So Cauldra, as you get up to one roof overlooking where he is down on the street, you slip for a second, but you're able to maintain your balance, but the sound of your foot scraping across the rooftop catches his ear and he looks up, but you just managed to get out of view. And then he looks around some more, and then he continues on. Please make me survival checks. Okay, Willow's lost his trail again because he doubled back down another alleyway and then crossed over into another alleyway. He kind of lost his trail there, but Cauldra has maintained his trail.
I may not be good at keeping track of him,
but at least you're not being seen.
Yeah.
At least you're not being seen while you're being followed by a lovable teddy bear, actually a very grumpy teddy bear, and a puppet.
Yeah.
And so, as he stops again and looks around, please make me stealth checks.
Yeah, I'm a story point that. I'm so glad I kept my story point. I almost used it for the last stealth roll.
Please do.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There we go. My best stealth check yet.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yeah, so we've got a pretty good stealth check there, but Willow, you tripped over a barrel, and the sound, it catches his attention. He looks back, but luckily your black fur seems to blend in with the dark night, so he doesn't immediately see you, but his attention is focused in your direction now. What do you do?
I say, what can I do? I say.
Do you want to make another stealth check as you try to hide?
I will try to keep it in, yes.
Okay.
Let's say, oh, that's even worse. Actually,
you can story point it.
But not much better. Yeah.
You can story point it.
Story point. I'll use a story point. Let's see.
Right click on it and
Okay.
click
don't do that.
use a story point.
There
There we go. That's much better. So you managed to duck behind a wall just in time, just as he starts to see your shape, and he thinks for a moment and then continues on where he is going.
Some great acrobatics for
yeah, pretty great acrobatics there for a big Sasquatch. And so he's now over on this street here as he seems to be getting close to the docks. And make me survival checks as he's now doubling back now down another alleyway.
Man's begging us to miss a roll, but not today.
Willow, survival check. Well, Cauldras can't keep you on his trail. Willow can't seem to keep a trail to save their life. And
are you sure you didn't come out of the forest of your own free will and not that you just got lost? Because I'm starting to think you got lost.
So,
Yeah. Oh, nope.
and what is your response to that, Willow?
I say, well, this isn't really the wilderness. It's the middle of the alley. I wouldn't consider it the same thing. I wouldn't consider it the same as being in the wilderness.
Yeah, you watch if he turns left and right. That's about all the work we've got to do right now.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't turned, then he's straight ahead.
It's a bad day for me. What can I say?
So you find Stormire at the edge of a dock behind some warehouses over here. He's at the edge of a dock behind some warehouses at the eastern part of the city behind what looks like a fishery. And he's pacing back and forth up and down the dock in the dead of night. The scent of fish and other seafood waves through the salty sea air. Stormire seems anxious about something with how he's pacing back and forth. You know, if you keep pacing like that, you'll run a hole right through the dock and they'll have to fish you out of the sea, says a voice. Stormire looks to see a man in a circus uniform who wasn't there before, at the very edge of the dock. Stormire marches right up to the man. You made me a promise. You promised me that none of what I would be doing for you would be illegal, and you promised me I would see my daughter again, he says. Now those detectives have been off my trail for a couple of weeks, sure, but then someone tried to kill me. Now where is my daughter? Oh no, you were the one who decided to whisk away that poor little goblin girl. Don't you put that one on me. Though blaming everything on that spirit was a nice touch, says Xulgoth. And would you be the one behind the lich who's marching right all over my parade now, Stormire looks incredulous. that undead king? You think I have something to do with the return of those damnable undead? He says, how or why would I have anything to do with those undead? Just keep this up and you won't be invited to my tea party, says Xulgoth. I don't want to come to your damn tea party. I want my daughter, says Stormire. Who will be at the tea party? Really now? Have you really not been paying attention? Says Xulgoth. It's already begun. The dream Mystimon showing up all over town. That's only the beginning. The faucet is only at a trickle now. Once the river is fully gushing, then the real fun will begin. And then your whisking away of the Goblin and the lady won't seem such a crime because they'll be back, along with all the dream Mystimon and nightmare Mystimon. And then you will see your precious daughter again. Finally, it seems to strike him what Xulgoth is up to. You're ripping a hole in the veil? Are you bloody mad? He says incredulously. No, I want out. Even my daughter is not worth the devastation you'll cause with your lunacy, he says as he starts to walk away. What you call devastation, I call an improvement of this miserable world, says Xulgoth. And madness is but a matter of perspective. To me, you seem mad. Those detectives now, they're the poster children of insanity. Chaos is what makes the world truly go round, not your politics. Putting a bunch of stuck-up blokes in a room expecting them to solve the world's problems, that's madness. No, if you want to solve anything, you've got to do everything yourself. Introduce a little anarchy, and the whole entire system falls apart. Think about it. You tell your government that a community of poor refugees in some far-off country will starve to death unless they help. They'll spend days and weeks and months deliberating and talking up a storm, all while people are dying. That is the utter definition of madness, he says as he approaches Stormire. This whole rebuild the council plan is doomed to failure. And what would you have us do? Hand all the reins of power to a single man? Says Stormire. Of course not. That's even more insane. Even madder than I am. And that's a feat, says Xulgoth as he gets right up in Stormire's face. No, what you've got to do is tear everything all down. Right down to the foundation, and then destroy the foundation. If you can imagine. With all the world's leaders gathered here in this one little city, I can tip one domino and all the world's nations will be at each other's throats within the week. But if I wipe all of them out, well, no one will know what to do with themselves. That is chaos. So madness, you see, is all a matter of perspective. I'm done with you. I will not play host to your threats. I'll be contacting the Magi Guard and informing them of your insane plans, says Stormire as he starts to walk away. Tis such a disappointment. I can't have you running all my plans, says Xulgoth as he starts to unsheath his sword cane. And Sarah starts to move. You are within about 25, 30 feet.
If within 25 feet, I can use Intercept Strike to get in the way if they attack.
Okay, and Sarah's starting to move to intercept as well. Pods, we've got to move now unless we want another murder on our hands.
He's already gone as like the rocket boots in his feet like take off.
Yeah.
Hey, get him!
As you intercept, he says, "Oh, goody! Look who finally decided to join the party. Where are the rest of your pals? We can get this tea party started."
You want him dead?
Busy dealing with more important people than you.
And so, boop.
Oh.
Okay, I have boop, boop.
Well, Coldra, it's been nice knowing you, buddy.
Time to 3v1 Xulgoth. Here we go.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Good luck, you guys.
Uh-oh. Did they see us? Did they see us?
I like
Well, Calder's come out of hiding to keep the other guy from getting stabbed by Xulgoth.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I personally want that dude gone. Well, can't get.
Cauldron, one, doesn't have the full story. He wasn't around since the start, but also he figures whatever info this guy might have would be more valuable than as entertaining as his death.
Could Willa try to stop him before he, did it?
Stop Coldra?
Yeah, I don't know.
Depends on how, because what I'm using is an actual reaction ability, so it'd be split second reaction.
Well,
Okay.
Doesn't know what to do. Well, definitely.
So apparently I forgot again to put the stat block for Xulgoth in here. I do have a stat block for him. But I forgot again to put it in here, into Foundry. So let me take it out of
Dang, HP already at 0. We already won.
You wish.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I guess that's one way to put it. Give me a second. You can all roleplay amongst yourselves while I...
Okay, I like
Search
to
for things.
imagine. So far what's going on is that one dude just went absolute cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and burned down the tree tavern they were staying at. Turns out that the dude were the person that was the obvious answer was actually the guy that did it.
Yeah.
And now it turns out that Xulgoth is like doing something, and like the necromancers are messing with his plan. Because like this entire time, I thought the necromancers and Xulgoth were like in league with each other. Because that was my theory. But now it seems like they're in opposite forces. So like that begs a question. Then, are we fighting two battles on two different battlefields? Or are we gonna do the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of deal?
Okay, so the very least I'm going to put in his level.
Curious now. Dude,
That's a very good question. It's a very, very good question.
I'm just throwing out that idea for us to like stew and maybe discuss what we can do for later. Because with the
With
starts
the
a
Undead
G.
Kings.
Yeah, the Undead King. The ice one. Grievous?
Graven.
Grievous? Graven. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So what do we know about the Undead Kings? We know that they cause problems and that Ida's backstory is tied with them.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
They've been in hiding for a number of years.
They've been unkilled.
All
Way to
right.
put it.
Well.
Yeah, didn't the tribunal take them out?
The tribunal only defeated Brasius and Demios.
Yeah,
They didn't
only a
defeat.
couple got defeated. The rest went into hiding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, take out their
Hey.
crystal walkie thing to try to see if anyone picks up, because she wants to try to, I guess, call. They want to try to call for backup.
It's gonna take a whole long time because we are here. There are a couple of people here.
They're just like, they're just thinking like, what do I do? Definitely can't go up against this guy.
Toggle combat state. At least this is far less combatants than the last one.
There's also. I do have a question then. So there, in one of like of the cutscenes that we saw, there was essentially like a hidden fourth undead king, right? Or I guess queen in this instance, for what I gathered. Or am I misremembering?
I think you're misremembering because there are 7 undead kings still remaining after Brasius and Demios were defeated.
Oh, okay. So I thought there was 4. I thought there was only max of 3. Never mind. That's just my fault then.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 8 in total, right? Or 8
There's
living
9.
right
9.
now.
There are 9.
Oh.
There were 9. Demios was redeemed, and that's who you now know as Daphne the Ghost Star. So I'll roll for Xulgoth's initiative, and we'll roll for Sarah, who apparently was definitely not ready for this.
Well, it's thinking like
Willow and Cauldra, please roll for initiative.
Well,
There is no
just
active encounter to roll for initiative.
There is.
Well, there.
Oh, you didn't move the map. You didn't activate the.
We are still on the other map, the Evergreen City map currently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Willow's like, this is our. Willow's just like, well, here we go, Iggy. I guess we're going to, I guess, do this.
Yep.
Okay.
Willow, roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Where's the other guy? Because I would be beside him.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oops.
I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I don't know if I did that right. I was trying to add Iggy to it.
Okay, let's begin the encounter. Okay, so Cauldra, you do start us off. Vincalmo Stormire is just behind you, next to Sarah and Willow. So Cauldra, please start us off.
Okay. First of all, it doesn't say it takes an action. Gonna turn on my anti-magic aura.
I know over here. Oh, never mind. I didn't.
am going to use my reach to try and grapple Xulgoth, hoping that I can suppress his magic with my aura.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Thanks.
Since his magic could be quite powerful.
It certainly could.
We don't die.
Just give him a big ol' bear hug.
Okay, go for it.
Where are those two other guys? Are they hiding?
All right.
We only have Vincalmo here. Oh,
The other guys.
the puppet and the teddy bear. Yeah, they're hiding.
Yeah.
They're not going to get involved in this. They see this. They see this guy. They're like, no, we're not getting involved in this. Leave us the hell out.
I prefer life. Thank you.
They're the smart one. They're the
How's a
smart one.
43 do ya?
How does a 43 do us against his 42 DC? Correct.
Yes.
So that is a success. You have grappled Xulgoth. You've given him a big fat bear hug. And so you are now right up next to him. And we are going to give him the grappled.
Great. And I didn't actually think I'd get that in one shot. So, next. Oh, yeah. No, I was very surprised at the roll. Next, we're going to try and trip him to make him prone as well.
Okay. That's going to go against his reflex DC, correct?
It's see if I can find out. Let's see here. Yes.
Okay. Roll it. And we've got 31 against his reflex DC. It fails.
Yeah, I was expecting it might.
You try to trip him up, and he's like literally dancing along your feet as you try to trip him up. Ooh, are we having a dance party now?
I just like to imagine he forgot the name of that dance. He gritties over your attack. Like you try to trip and he just gritties over it.
And then for my last action was debating tripping him again, but I think just in case I'm going to go ahead and activate my Guardian stance, or my Paragon's Guard, so that I constantly have my shield raised.
So Xulgoth is up, and let's see. He is grappled. So how can he break free of the grapple again?
Escape checks. In the basic macro companion, you can do escape checks, but if I remember correctly, you can use athletics.
Yeah, so you can, so you attempt to escape from being grabbed, choose one creature, attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier, against the DC of the effect, or you can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check instead of your attack modifier if you so choose.
So I can use I could use an attack.
You can use an unarmed attack, an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
And the DC you would be trying to beat would be the athletics DC of me. And I have a plus 25, so that would be a DC 35.
Okay. He uses an unarmed attack and rolls a 20 on the die.
Of course he gets a nat 20.
And breaks free.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. What is he going to do? Is he going to bring out his Eidolon?
Yep.
That could be bad
no.
too.
Either one.
Skull Doom could be bad too.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Could
Good
just
luck,
imagine.
fellas. You're in a fight for your lives.
Hey, this wasn't my idea.
Actually, I think Xulgoth is simply going to poke at you with his sword cane.
He's gonna poke at him with a stick. Be careful.
Oops.
He has a plus 30 to his unarmed attack.
Oh my god.
Plus 31 to his attack, to his weapon.
Yeah,
And that is
42 will hit.
42 will hit.
My AC is a mere 37.
At least that didn't crit. So be happy, because I would have crit any other character.
Yeah, it probably would have.
Any other character, that would have been a crit.
I don't think it would have crit Bastille. Oh, no,
So
yeah, it would have
Cauldron
crit
takes
Bastille.
29 piercing damage.
Oh, that would have been 49. Whew.
9, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll just take it.
Okay. Let's see here.
So there we go.
So now he's going to cast a spell. And as he casts this spell, he's going to target Holdra, Sarah, and Willow.
No.
Targets up to 5 creatures, up to 120 feet. Fleeting notes of a strange and unnatural song fill the air, overtaking your mind. Each target must attempt a will save.
Does that affect Mystimon?
No, it's not a Mystimon.
Oh, okay.
So please attempt will saves. Need to pull up Sarah.
What a terrible roll.
Oh, I hope that
Okay,
passes.
so we have 30 from Sarah, we have 37 from Willow, and we have a 29 from Coldra.
Please tell me that.
Okay, so all of you failed.
No. God, no. I was hoping that was a pass.
Is it a spell or is it like
It's a spell.
of the mind?
It's
Oh,
a
okay.
spell. So,
Sure.
a creature needs to attempt only one save against this each round. It is a sustained effect up to 1 minute. So everyone failed. It was just a normal failure for everyone. So we're going to roll 1d4 on this
Dang.
table. Okay,
Willow, that means you lost it by 1.
Everyone is frightened too.
What's frightened too?
So
It's
so 2 unnerved.
Ah. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
God.
Wait, Willow, does you
That
have a
sounds good.
reaction for that? No cause for alarm?
Has an action for it.
Ah, that was a reaction. My bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is his turn. Willow, what are you going to do?
Do I need to roll again? Or, wow.
Yeah, because it says you can roll each turn to
Okay.
save against it, yes?
No, it's each round.
Oh, each round.
Alright.
Okay.
When he sustains the spell each round.
Let's see.
And I need to remove his grub.
Oh,
So, what's Willow doing?
I was trying to find it. Like, why isn't it working? I was looking up on the wrong sheet. Let me see. If you're frightened, can you use no cause for alarm on yourself? Or do you have to not be frightened, I guess, for it to work?
Keep posted.
I do have
I'm
a
just
question,
wondering
Seth.
if it works
What?
if you're frightened.
Yeah, there's no reason it shouldn't work. But he used an action to get out and action to stab me. Fear, if using the spell, takes 2 actions. He'd only have 1 action left.
So what's the question?
So he'd used a total of 4 actions, not 3. An action to get out of my grapple, an action to stab me, and then 2 actions for fear.
You're actually right.
Oopsies.
What happened?
So
I'll keep this spell over here on the back burner.
we might not actually have frightened. That might have saved us for frightened.
Unnerved. It's unnerved
Well,
and not
unnerved.
frightened.
What? They're interchangeable at this point.
Therapy's gonna be busy now.
Were we saved?
I don't know. He's
For now.
So,
DM
Willow,
is
what are you
also
going to
saying-
do? You're taking way too long with your term.
well. What?
Oh, I was asking if I could use no alarm cause for alarm on myself.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
are
you
we
don't need to
unnerved
do
or
that
not?
now.
DM? Okay.
You don't need to do that now.
Oh yeah.
And
I will.
Coldra can have a story point for pointing that out.
Alright. I'm gonna tell AK to attack him. Let's yes. Let's see. Let's attack. Iggy attack him.
Well, Iggy can't attack him because Iggy is all
No.
Iggy is all the way like 30 feet away.
Oh. Iggy. Alright, let's move closer.
Yeah, that
Wow.
might help.
Alright. I think that's fine, I think.
What is the range on your attacks?
I think it's
Hypno Wave can maybe hit him, but nothing else can.
okay. Let's see. Alright, let me go there. Oh
Yeah,
wait, that's
Iggy
the
is
wrong
still, like-
person. Oh, that was the wrong person. I was looking at the big guy and thinking it was Xulgoth.
Yeah, you were looking at Coldra.
Yeah.
Iggy's going to attack Coldra.
No.
Okay, we have
Just a hit.
32 to attack on Xulgoth against his AC, and it misses.
The
What are you trying to do? Tickle me?
No.
I'm a very ticklish
Okay.
person. If you can hit me.
Oh my god.
So that's 2 actions to move. That's 1 action to move into and another to attack. So you've used up 2 actions.
That's it for me. Yeah, that's all I'll do.
Okay. If any of the TF2E on Foundry guys are listening, it would be very, very, very helpful if you could have a setting in somewhere to turn off the Pathfinder Society tab on character sheets. I don't like having to go into every single character sheet and turn it off. It's very, very time consuming. Okay, so we're moving on to Sarah. Moving on to Sarah. So Sarah is going to fire her bow at Xulgoth.
Hit him. Oh!
41 to hit on this crazy asshole. 41 does hit, and she does 18 points of piercing damage. So now she's going to fire again and miss. She fires again and misses. Her other 2 arrows just fly over his head, and he says, missed me, now you gotta kiss me.
You know what to do. Close or kiss him.
If this is what it takes, I will make the sacrifice.
If you do it, I will give you a story point. You will earn
get
it.
to my turn.
Yes,
get to my
it is your
turn, and you'll find out. Okay, well, if it's my turn, first we're gonna try and grapple him again.
Okay.
Because I do love to have him waste actions on getting out.
That's a good plan.
Thank you, I thought so.
Especially since it actually stops him from manifesting his Eidolon.
Hey!
Because manifesting your Eidolon, it takes 3 actions.
You love to see it. 44, so yeah, he's grappled again.
It grapples him. Yep.
You know? And also, and as far as part of how this grapple goes, is Cole is like,
You want a kiss, huh?
and just headbutts him in the mouth, grabbing onto him.
And make an attack check.
Oh no, that's just the grapple. That's not actually doing damage.
Okay.
Yep. That's fun.
That's just how he gets a hold of him. It's like just trying to daze him with a headbutt.
Okay. So now he's grappled again, and
then we're gonna try and trip him again.
Got a little crick at his jaw now. And that's a 34, and that fails to trip him.
Yeah, I was assuming it did. I've got 1 more action left. Do I want to do that or enter a dreamlike trance? Nah, we'll try and trip him again.
Okay.
Well, I would love to roll above 9. You know what? I'm story pointing that. I might get one here in a moment. I don't know if the headbutt's enough, but with a 42, that better trip him.
Yep, 42 does trip him. So now he is prone.
Yeah, following the headbutt, he just takes his shield and like truly just leans his full weight into it, pinning him down on the ground. Stay. And that is my turn.
Oh, is this what we're going to do? Oh, how fun.
You wanted to dance.
This is a little more than dancing. But if you want to take me right here, right now, I'm game.
You're not my type.
Are you anyone's type?
You'd be surprised.
The Xulgoth is now both grabbed and prone. So now, let's see. He's going to try to make an unarmed attack roll to try to get free.
Okay.
That is a 40.
Yeah, that beats the 35.
Okay. So he is no longer grabbed.
But he is still prone.
Yes, he is. And now he has to spend another action to get up.
Yeah!
And he brushes off his uniform, and he takes his sword cane, and he tries to poke you again.
Fair enough.
How's a 35 do you?
That misses.
Oh my
That
god!
misses.
He misses on a 4.
AC is 37.
You're quite nimble for a giant Gora. Willow.
Alright, let's see. Willow is going to do this. Let's see.
Oh, what in the world is the giant Sasquatch to do? Try to attack me again with your little lizard?
How? I don't know if this is good. Let's see. I was thinking about that. Like, what?
That's a reaction.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Then, alright.
Tick tock, tick tock. The clock is ticking.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, but we're not the ones late for a tea party.
I will try.
At this rate, we'll all be late for the tea party.
I don't know if let's see this. Maybe I.
So, Arctic Shards. Critical success.
No, alright.
I think he just doesn't like you, Willow.
Yeah, they like me. Alright. Are spells different from actions?
You just
Or-
used 2 actions.
Oh, okay. Alright.
A lot of spells are 2 actions. There are a few that are 1 action. Just a few, though.
Well, we're just gonna stand over here, contemplating, like,
What is Cycler going to do?
Cycler's going to try to hit him. Let's see.
Oh, try to hit me with your little lizard again.
Are actions for them separate, or are they like the same?
The same.
Okay. What costs 1 action?
Yeah, if it has just the 1 diamond on it, then that costs 1 action.
Do I have anything that costs 1 action? I didn't think so.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
No, well, Cycler.
You could summon some of your other Mystimon with an action. Isn't that only 1?
Yeah.
Do I?
So, and then use them in future turns with with that last action if you don't really have anything that costs 1.
Can I have 2 without at the same time?
And or are you?
Not sure if I can have 2 out or just 1. I think I can only have 1 out.
Well, so this is your Eidolon, yes?
Yeah.
Quote unquote your Eidolon?
Yeah.
So
my partner.
yeah, so this would be part of the just regular Mystimon stuff. I could be wrong.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
So you can
so
spend
you
a
can have
summon
a second
slot.
out.
You can use a summon slot to summon another Mystimon. To summon either Tiki or Snowball.
Amazing. Snowball. I shall summon Snowball.
Okay.
Seems
There's
like a
Snowball,
good choice.
your little white Nyoko with wings.
There we go.
A flying house cat.
A flying house cat. Yeah, basically.
So, that is your actions. Sarah. Sarah is going to fire her bow and miss. And she's going to take another shot and miss. You know, if this keeps up, at least you'll be good at target practice.
Totally thinking they were like insects.
He's toying with you. It's very clear to you that he's toying with you. She's going to move over here, try to position herself better, and call dry.
Okay.
So she runs over to the south west, actually from her perspective to the northeast. She runs over to the right, over to her right, to try to get a better aim at the crazy psycho.
I'm just keep trying to keep the crazy psycho occupied and hope that they can start getting hits in.
You do that.
Grapple check.
A grapple check on the crazy psycho. That is going to fail. Oh, are you going to give me another hug?
Grapple check, take 2.
You have to roll a map. Remember, it's a -5.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna here while I add that.
A 38 just barely fails.
Fails for his fortitude?
Yeah.
Man's got a higher fortitude bonus than me.
Oh. You know, this entire time I thought Xulgoth was a nerd. I didn't realize he hit the gym.
Apparently, he never skips leg day.
God, I mean, to be fair, he has been grittying on you this entire time. So I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
He's been
but
toying
the
with you this
reflex I
entire
could
time.
understand. Oh my god. What's a -10 if I try again? Or my options here.
Call him a nerd.
That kind of bungles things a bit.
Oh.
Let's see. I think what I'm
Don't you
gonna
have
go.
Did you have like a guardian thing? where you could taunt him?
I do. It honestly doesn't do much unless you like invest heavily in it.
Yeah, fair.
And I did not. I invested more in the getting to people and stopping things from happening. And also, I think he will save DC, honestly. So instead, I think my last action is just going to be used to enter a dreamlike trance so that I can use visions of foresight in the future.
Okay. That's all of your actions.
Yeah, then I'll be able...
And now, okay, so he's going to target Coldra and fire an utterly cold ray of darkness tinged with evil energy. Now he's going to make a ranged spell attack. That is 44.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
I don't know if he gets any minuses for being right next to me, but...
No.
So you don't have the holy trait, do you?
No, that would be wild if he did.
Oh, okay. So you're not a man of God. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, wait.
He's literally part demon, so like...
I don't know. You could be a demon cleric.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I can't be the target of his spell
Why?
because of anti-magic aura.
Oh, that's correct.
I forgot you had that on this entire time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's part of why I was grappling him, because I'm not sure how it fully affects others, but I'm hoping that, like, when I stay close, he can't really cast, which is part of why he's getting out of the grapples.
Hey, I need to actually look at that.
Here you go. That's all it says.
You can never be the target of spells, and whenever an area spell would affect you, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus on any saving throw to resist those spells. When you roll a success to resist a magical effect, treat it as a critical success instead. Okay, so let's say that 44 was actually against Willow.
Unfortunate, but
what is
sorry.
it for? What is it for?
It is
A
for
spell.
it is for a spell,
Okay.
and that's probably hits. I'm guessing.
Unfortunately,
Actually, it's a
probably a crit
critical.
against Will. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a crit.
Oh, no,
for what?
Willow.
Fortitude?
No, your AC.
Oh, yeah. I got a 29 for my AC.
That's not good.
Dang,
It's a crit.
unfortunate for Willow.
That's very not good.
Oof.
That
So-
tickle. Oh, that tickled.
So you
that
take-
tickled. Oof.
Yep.
Oh,
Wait, revert that.
What?
For
What
some
happened?
dumb reason, it was targeting
Oh,
him.
126 damage.
goodbye, Willow.
I have 164.
Goodbye, Willow. It's been fun.
Why
You're
does
a
it
worthy
keep doing
sacrifice. You have to click on Willow's token, and then hit apply.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Alright.
that? There. That was applied correctly.
Yep.
And
Oh my!
you took a crap
Ouch.
ton of damage.
Ouch.
You took
Yeah, I
a crap
think
ton
fall-
of cold damage from that.
Ouch. Ouch.
I
Oh.
think following that, Coldra's gonna yell back and say,
Sarah, Willow, get the politician out of here.
The what?
Oh, is he a politician now? I thought he was a jackass.
He is both.
Oh, politician.
Oh, we're finally on agreement in something.
Alright. What?
Oh, is the poor Wekan cold? Would you like a coat?
There's stairs. Oh, wait. Let's see. How far am I away?
Okay, so Willow.
Alright. Alright.
You have boo boo.
Let's see.
That's putting it mildly.
Oh, I
"Run, Willow, run!"
It reminds me of that meme.
What?
Do you guys have any ibuprofen? My head hurts.
I think a lot of them hurt right now.
This like the person's head is like half gone.
Ah, nice.
Oh, so
Players
you're
going to
using
use
Blink
that.
Gate.
Yeah.
You might want to move Cycler first.
Yeah. Let's see.
So you move Cycler over there. And your Mystimon partner collects psychic energy and focuses it on a point adjacent to it, creating a small portal just large enough for it and one ally to slip through. The other end of this portal must be a location up to 50 feet away that your Mystimon partner can see. So you're going to send Cyclaire and Stormire through that portal.
Yeah.
And then run away yourself.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so you send Cyclaire and Stormire through that portal. They teleport 50 feet away, and now you need to run away.
Oh my god, running away.
So you are running away down that alleyway, and as Xulgoth calls after you, but wait, you'll miss the tea party.
I don't care about your tea party.
But everyone's going to be there.
Well, just yells back, no one cool will be there, and just runs away.
The ancient ones will be there. They're cool. And Sarah,
I think you need to get better friends if you want us to attend.
I am so lonely right now. Sarah starts running away.
Like how it took a crate and everyone's skedaddling away.
I assumed we would need to, but I figured while we're holding him at bay, it's worth trying to get some pot shots, but they couldn't even do that.
You got a couple of shots in.
No.
Did we?
Willow yeah, no. Willow knew this would go badly.
So
Oh, I knew it'd go badly. I was just hoping we could get the politician out, which so far,
you got him out.
yeah, I assume he's been running this whole time.
Yeah.
Willow yells to the other guys hiding, get out while you can.
Go on,
You're
get
about to tell me twice, you giant Sasquatch. So, Coldroy, what are you doing?
Well, as the one who cannot be targeted by spells, I'm just gonna keep him distracted a little longer before I go as well.
Okay.
Because if I figure if I immediately also run, then he can just follow us.
Probably.
He could still poke you with his stick, though.
He can poke me with his stick, but I've got a pretty good AC. Like, I know he'll probably get through it, but I've got a decent amount of health.
You curse yourself. Watch.
Cauldron
He's
just
gonna
says,
run.
Cauldron just says, sticks and stones will never hurt me.
I also have a question, but that question will only come up depending on if I successfully grapple him. So first of all, action for Vision of Foresight, so that I can re-roll a skill check if needed.
Okay, use your daydreams to predict the success of actions, rapidly envisioning the possibilities.
And now I'm going to use that for this athletics check to grapple him so that I can roll and keep the higher of the two.
Go for it. Can you roll higher than a 3?
Oh.
That fails.
That sure does.
The duality of man.
I'm assuming Snowball follows Willow.
Let's see.
Snowball, I assumed, actually was dismissed.
Oh yeah, that works too.
Okay.
I forget. Can you shove people? I probably wouldn't succeed.
I think you can shove someone.
Because we're like right by the water, right?
Yes.
I just want to shove him into the water.
Go for it.
I don't know. Like, he's got to because I think that, let me look up shove, but I'm pretty sure that's once again against their fortitude.
Does your weapon have the shove trait? And do you have the hand free?
Let me check. I forget about those traits. It might actually have the trip trait.
I don't see a trip trait anywhere.
My Grizzly Scythe does have the trip trait.
I see change grip, sheath, and drop.
Below that, look near the bottom.
Yeah, you got to click on the weapon.
Of the weapon. Yeah. Attack, deadly, D10, magical trip.
It does have trip.
But it does not have shove, so I can't use the weapon for it.
And you can't even use the shield for it.
Why would I need to use the shield for it?
I find that a little funny that a shield it doesn't have the shove trait. That's silly.
Nah.
Yeah.
You have to have a hand free or a feet for it.
Do you have a hand free?
Yeah, because the shield doesn't take up a hand.
Okay, so
Neat.
go ahead and shove.
Because of the Gola modifications I have. Yeah, or this will be against his fortitude again.
Okay.
I think it still is subject to math, sadly.
That is
yeah,
going to
that's
be.
not going to succeed.
That is not going to succeed once again.
I mean, I've already got my shield up, so can I use Vision of Foresight twice on a turn?
I think so. Maybe. Yeah.
Sure, I'll just use that again.
Yeah, as long as you're in a daydream trance.
Yeah, I'll just use Vision of Foresight again, so that either I have advantage on a saving throw if he can make me take one, or I can use that on my next skill roll.
Okay, go for it.
And that's my turn.
Okay, and while that is going on, while all of that is going on, Makoto, where are you?
I'm with everybody that escaped the tavern, I guess, from the fire.
Yeah, everyone went over to the hospital with Kyrene.
Yeah, so I guess that's where I am.
So you were at the
Not
hospital
me.
with Kyrene, who sadly had to be taken to the hospital because she came back. Well, she didn't come back. She actually called Elsa for help after she was stricken by some kind of strange disease by a woman named Avalice. And while everyone is at this point kind of maybe in the waiting room or the cafeteria. Where do you think Makoto would be right now?
Maybe the waiting room.
Okay. So a Vrock woman comes in and finds Crystal as Crystal is pacing around, and she says, "I'm sorry, I came as soon as I heard. How is she?" And Crystal replies, "At the moment, still the same. Still unconscious, Zoe," says Crystal. And Zoe looks around. "Where's the egg?" she asks. Crystal sighs. "Still hasn't hatched," she says as she takes a seat. "I left it in my room at the tavern, nestled in some blankets and pillows." Zoe sits down beside her, looking nervous. "I've done some research about what happened. I've found reports of similar things happening over the past 500 years alone. Didn't go much further back than that, to be honest. However, very rarely. And what do you know of the divine, of the gods?" Crystal looks at her confused. "Do I look like a priest? What are you saying?" I mean, she's a priestess. So she points at you, Makoto, she says, do I look like a priest? And Zoe looks up at you and she says, "So throughout all of these reports, some things remained a constant. In certain cases, the egg never hatched at all. In others, the egg did hatch, but often correlated with the owner having some sort of religious or emotional epiphany or breakthrough. However, with every one of these eggs that did hatch, they each had some form of extremely rare abilities or powers. Have you ever heard of the secret gods?" says Zoe as she lowers her voice. Makoto, you can roll a religion check. So Makoto, you know immediately what Zoe is talking about. You know immediately she's referring to 3 gods named Phantos, Irashiva, and Vlashmu. And Crystal says, secret gods? That's some sort of cult? Wouldn't be surprised with how many cults that pop up all the time. I'm surprised there isn't some cult convention. And Zoe says, "No, I'm talking about Phantos, Irashiva, and Vlashmu. Worship of these gods is exceedingly rare and done in secret. But the reason I ask is because these sort of miracles are often attributed to Phantos, the mother of Mystimon, thought to be some sort of divine gift from her," says Zoe. "Your egg may be far more special than you can imagine." Crystal looks at her weirdly. "Why would this Phantos grant me any form of divine gift? I don't even worship any gods, it just isn't me." And Makoto, what you know is that it doesn't seem to matter. Very rarely are any of the people in these reports worshippers of Phantos. It's often said by Phantos worshippers that you have heard that everyone who cares for Mystimon worships her in their own way, even if they don't know of her or believe. And Zoe repeats this, and she says, "You obviously cared a great deal for your Magvor. That might have been enough to gain her attention."
I tell her that even though you don't know her, you've been worshiping her by taking care of your Mystimon.
Crystal sighs. "Okay, so what sort of abilities or powers are we talking about here?" Zoe shakes her head. "I'm not entirely sure on that. Maybe Makoto here may know. I just wanted to let you know. Keep your egg close. The fact that happened with the egg when it did, you might be on the verge of whatever breakthrough or epiphany you're supposed to make. It happened when you were talking about your feelings towards Xulgoth, right?" Whatever it is, it depends entirely upon you. And then she starts to get up. Anyway, I wanted to bring you that information. I have to head back to the clinic now. By the way, I thought about your job offer to work at the academy. I would like to accept your offer if it's still on the table, of course. And Crystal gets up with her. Of course, why wouldn't it? She says as she shakes her hand. That's one staff position taken care of, only about a few thousand more to go. And
Ultra Woolly Jim.
So, Bastille, as you're investigating the office alongside Aranel, something about her triggers another memory. You're running through palm trees and dense foliage, doing everything you can to cover up the trail. Eventually, you come up to a cliff, and looking down, you see a Gilvaran woman with a great sword strapped to her back, running. You smile as she runs free and clear from some adventurers you just helped to throw off her trail. I'm glad you're well, Aranel, you say to yourself. Then you see flashes of other times you've helped cover for Aranel's escape without her knowing. Flashes of you telling her parents about how she is doing well, putting to rest their concerns and fears. Flashes of you defending Sarah to your father and actually getting through to him. After it all, you find yourself back in the office, looking around. As you look at Aranel, you get this overwhelming sense that Kairi really was the glue holding the family together, as well as helping to change things from within. What do you say? What do you do?
Based on vibes, it seems like whatever I'm seeing, this person was like a mentor to Aranel of sorts.
It was her cousin.
Okay, cousin.
We are proud of you, Aranel.
And Aranel looks at you weirdly. What are you talking about?
Who is Kairi?
How would you possibly know anything about my late cousin? You never met her, have you?
No. Changing things is our proud.
Have you blown a casket?
We are working fine.
Okay. The robot's gone crazy. And she starts to walk away.
Wait, defended Sarah to father. Correct.
Okay, so first it was me, and then it's Sarah. What is this about?
Don't know. Happen one other time.
You know, Kairi deserves more than anyone to rest in peace without you drudging her up like this.
See visions from Kairi's perspective.
And with that, Aranel just walks down the stairs, just throws up her hand, and she's done with this.
He is fully gonna try and follow.
So you try to follow her, and downstairs, Rasha and Aranel are together downstairs looking over things. Rasha steps up to beside Aranel and says, "I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear, but you have problems with your family?" They say, expecting Aranel to scream at them, but Aranel doesn't even look at them. I suppose you could see that. This functional Arian family, they enforce these old-fashioned traditions and customs such as arranged marriage. Sarah's father tried marrying her off to some noble prick. He knew for years that she just wasn't attracted to men, but he thought it was some disease to be cured, because it's just not right, a woman being attracted to a woman. Oh no. She sighs. She's starting to search through another stack of papers, and as she explains all this, as she describes all this, you're getting these visions of everything that she is talking about. And she says, my parents, on the other hand, they expected me to be perfect. They all had these extreme expectations. I was to be prim and proper. She scoffs and turns to them.
I think, like, what happens is when he, like, remembers something specific that he can know where Aranel is going with, like, the recount of the story, he will just, like, abruptly cut off and finish the sentence with things he could not possibly know.
Yeah, you cut her off, and when she was saying I was to be a prim and proper, because you get these flashes of her and her sisters being expected to be to wear these really fancy dresses with a corset and high heels and having to have this very particular walk and everything. You're getting these flashes of these things going on, and you interrupt and finish her sentence there.
Close, uncomfortable, couldn't even wear things casual at home.
She rolls her eyes at you. I mean, look at me. Do I look proper to you? Just what I thought. Not who I am. And one of the things that Wood Gelvarn families hold in high esteem is the ability to use White Mystia. That was the last straw for me, because I can't. I was simply not born with even the ability to for White Mystia arts. And at that sentence, you also interrupt her again, as you also then suddenly get these flashes of you facing down Aranel as she's trying to steal a book from the family library.
You plan to abandon, stole, or tried book.
And I guess the walking robot here is trying to explain that I learned Black Mystia arts just as a big fat middle finger to my whole family.
Book you took from family.
Yeah, it was a book about Black Mystia arts. Because it was the only way I was ever going to learn any magic.
We asked you to stay.
Henry, are you actually in there?
I am Bastille.
Are you Bastille or are you Carrie?
We do not know who we are.
Rasha is silent a while. As they say, that's something we have in common, believe it or not. They say, as and not looking at her as they're searching through a stack of papers. Arno looks at them in surprise. Go ahead.
Marzara, Kairi do not know these people, but see from them. Why?
I don't know, says Arno. And Rasha, what do you mean? What do you mean we have that in common? Rasha sighs. Got a month? Might take that long. They collapse down in a chair as they look up at her and at Bastille. When I first came out to my family, as non-binary, my mother was supportive, but my father, he disowned me. And he got me exiled from my home city, Babul. So I can't even go home. I've got nowhere to go. And I might as well be just be invisible, because even my mother, who was supportive of me, pretends I don't even exist. And Aranel is taken aback as she comes to a realization. So all those things I said to you before at the training site, it really hit home for you? And she says, God, I'm so sorry. Sarah always did say I have a big mouth, so did Kairi. I'll stick my foot in it. I'm sorry. Raja looks up at her with her usual wide smile. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm used to it. As they get up from the chair and start sorting through another stack of magazines. To tell you the truth, I'd hoped Sarah would push for me to ask you to come along, because I wanted to do this with you. Does Bastille say anything at this point?
I mean, unless it triggers any memories, I think the only thing he'd really not recognize from that is just because I don't really think it's come up in his existence thus far is
non-binary. What is that?
Rasha looks at you and says, it means I identify as neither gender. And
This is an option.
yeah, I would suppose that you may be non-binary in a way, robot and all.
I have always simply been Bastille. Marzal, what, Kairi?
And Aradel gets a little annoyed. Would you stop dredging up my cousin's memory?
Aranel, we should get you to safety. This home is not safe.
Aranel just ignores you and looks at Raja. Why would you want to go with someone who was so mean to you? So rude, she says. And Raja blushes. I'm not very good at all this. I often get in the way of myself and start letting my eccentricities take hold, like it did at the training arena. That was something I really wanted to say, but I got my own way and you hated me, and I thought I had lost my chance. Oh, just out with it already. I like you, Rasha blurts out, looking at her. Aranel is stunned. We literally just met. Rasha turns away. I like how strong you are and how brave you are, and they stammer. And from the moment I saw you, I liked you. And if you don't mind me saying, you put on a strong face, even with Sarah, even with the robot here. But you really do care about her, don't you? And you care about her wife. And you care about your cousin, Kairi. I noticed how protective you are with them, and I like that. And I should probably shut up now. Aranel scoffs as she turns away. That would be a first. Rasha turns toward the doorway and says, I'll understand if you don't feel the same way. I'm sorry. Aranel smirks and says nothing for a moment. And then after a long silence, she says, oh, what the undergrave. As she marches right up to Rasha, turns them around to face her and plants her lips on theirs. And after a moment of embracing them, she looks at them. You know, all you really ever had to do was say something. No need for all this subterfuge to get me alone. Or sort of alone. Rasha smiles as I blush awkwardly. I'll keep that in mind. Does that mean you'll go out with me? And Ariel rolls her eyes. Shut up and kiss me. So, that just happened. And Bastille is, I think something broke Bastille.
Yeah? You don't think you had any part of that?
Bastille is broken. Very, very, very broken.
It's fine. It's not like he's got a bunch of holes in it. Oh, wait.
Okay, let's take a flashback. As Huldra and Willow and Sarah have gotten away from Xulgoth, with Xulgoth doing his evil cackle, you finally got away, and we do a flashback. The day was the 24th of Ranu, 2739. A young elven girl is out in the woods playing alongside 3 goblins along the river. They're laughing and dancing and just having a great time, when suddenly they're approached by a man dressed in a black cloak. How lovely it is to see children playing and having fun, says the man. All 3 goblins gather around the girl, ready to defend her with their lives. Step away now, stranger, one of them says. You're not welcome here. The man smiles as a large skeletal dragon creature appears from behind him. Goblins playing at bodyguard, how delightful. Which one to kill first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, he says as he points to each of them in turn. How about the female one? He says as the Draco moves toward the 3 trembling goblins. Just then, the elven girl they are protecting jumps in between. As she does, the Draco slams her aside with a huge bony arm and wing, tossing her into the river, where she lands with a crash and a splash. She sputters and gasps for help as the river starts carrying her downstream. Help! She screams. 2 of the goblins get to work trying to get a long branch to save her with, while one lies on the ground staring up at the creature and the cloaked man, paralyzed with fear. Who are you? She stammers. The man smiles as he approaches her. Some call me Xenomancer, without ever daring to ask my name. You are the first to ever do so, he says with a cackle. My name is Xulgoth Alduin. Go now. Your friend will freeze to death. He says as he vanishes in a cloud of black smoke. The goblin stumbles to her feet as she bolts toward Evergreen City, screaming for help. Finally, she finds a younger Vincalmo Stormire, and he asks her, what is the matter? What's wrong? It's Viera. She fell in the river. My 2 friends are trying to save her. Please help, says the goblin, as she takes his hand and starts dragging him into the woods. However, for all of his efforts and for all the efforts of the 3 goblins, when Viera is finally pulled from the river, she isn't breathing. The goblins and Vincalmo tried and tried again to do chest compressions and CPR, but much to everyone's dismay, she was gone. That night, as Vincalmo, along with the 3 goblins, were gathered in his house with his wife, Fenora, grieving the passing of his daughter, as Vincalmo steps out for a moment for hot cocoa. He notices a cloaked shadow in the courtyard in the back of his home. He steps out on the back porch. Who are you and what are you doing here? This is private property, calls to the shadow. But the shadow only leaves a note on the ground before escaping into the night. Vincalmo slowly but cautiously approaches the note. He picks it up and reads it. And within seconds, his mouth drops as his face turns to an expression of seething rage. A minute later, he marches back into the house, taking up a sword from a wall mount, and takes it to the living room where the goblins are gathered with his wife. You 3 pests killed my daughter, he screams as he angrily moves to attack them, but Fenora steps in his way, screaming for him to stop, only to have the sword plunged through her chest. His expression turns to shock as he realizes what he has done. As he looks up at the three goblins, they all get up and bolt from the house in terror. Outside in the courtyard, a cloaked man emerges from the shadows, listening to the cries of Encalmo, as though they are sweet music upon his ears. And in one fell swoop, one guardian is dead, and a grieving father is set on the right path. That went better than I could have hoped, the man says to himself. Even if they do reincarnate, this delays their return for a little while longer, and with their delay, the traveler is delayed. So, back with Uldra and Sarah and Willow. Vincalmo Stormire breaks down and he says, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. It's just, gods, I've been such a fool. Viara would hate what I've become. He sighs as a tear falls from his eye. What do Cauldra or Willow say?
Oh, I thought Xulgoth and Cauldra were over there, or did Xulgoth leave?
We've officially gotten away.
Okay.
He's just assuming
Yeah.
I was able to get away between
Yes.
probably Coldra's health bar and my immunity to magic.
Okay.
So what do you say to him, to Stormire?
Well, I would say, why didn't you... was this like a flashback?
Yes,
You
it was a
said, so we
flashback.
saw
It was a
it?
flashback. No, you didn't
Yeah,
see
we
it.
did not see that.
Oh, okay.
Cauldra?
If you wish to make up for it, then we need to find the people that you've helped disappear.
I don't know. It might be possible. It might be possible to reverse it. Yeah, there could be a way.
Oh, well then come on, let's get back to the others. And you can go over all of that, because we certainly do not have time to wallow.
He nods. Okay.
Willow nods and just like starts, Willow just starts limping. Come on, Iggy, let's go.
Do you need help, Willow?
I'll be fine.
I can carry you.
No, that's okay. I can manage.
The offer is open.
Okay. So Willow picks up her lizard, their lizard, and
Yes, they pick their lizard up.
and the puppet is on your head, Willow.
Oh, hello. Bye. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Nobody ever sees me.
You can come if you want. Just chill on my head.
Why not? You're nice.
Where'd your friend go?
Grumpy somewhere.
Okay.
So, Rasha and Aranel, along with Bastille.
Isn't Rat also here?
Rat's
Just for reference?
upstairs. Rat's upstairs.
He's
What is
vibing.
Rat doing?
I don't even.
What is Rat doing? Investigating more of Stormire's office? His actual
Yeah.
office?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Trying to find as much stuff as he can to try to
Yeah.
figure out like what other stuff has he done essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's much.
So Rasha and Aranel are downstairs, and Rasha asks her, so what was all that about upstairs? Were you really close with your cousin or something? And Aranel says, glaring at Bastille, Harry was the best cousin anyone could ever ask for. She was sweet and caring, and then I tried to kill her, and it was stupid, says Aranel. And you get flashes of that moment, Bastille.
Then I think like he'd just immediately say like, however she tried to kill him, like that, what that method was.
Try to come at her with a greatsword, with her greatsword.
Great sword. Still wasn't mad at you.
She slumps down in a chair. It was just a really stupid fight. Raja comes up and leans next to her. Tell me about her. Maybe it'll help. She was smart. She was so sweet. She cared deeply about both Sarah and I, as Bastille has made perfectly clear. For a long time, the three of us were thick as thieves, she says. They used to call us the Three Musketeers, and you get a flashback of that as she laughs. I mean, would she do all of that this robot said? Yeah, actually, it sounds like her. That's a miss her, she says as she starts to cry. And Raja puts their arms around her and tries to comfort her. And as they do, Aranel sobs. When Flora first told me that she was gone, I really didn't want to believe her. Sorry, she says. She tries to force herself to stop. it's okay. Let it all out. I've never lost anyone that close before, so I really don't know how it feels. I take it you've only found out recently, says Rasha. Aaronil nods. I've not been in contact with anyone in the family for so many years. Seeing Sarah and her wife here just a couple of weeks ago, it was the first I've seen or heard from anyone in the family in forever. So I'd never heard until now. And the thought of her spirit being trapped and not moving on, it hurts. I'm sorry, Bastille.
Not your fault.
And Rasha says, well, maybe she never really moved on because as she did in life, she wanted to check up on all of you. Maybe she's not so much trapped in Bastille here as maybe in there on purpose. Maybe she chose to inhabit his body, if that makes sense. Aranel looks at them, and after a moment of thinking it over, you may be right, she says. She laughs. Actually, it sounds like something she'd do. Then she pulls out an envelope and opens it. And inside, there is a letter. And she reads it over and over. And as she does, her eyes go wide. I mean, why didn't I see it before? She says. Rasha takes a look at that letter. Oh, you got one of those too? Aranel looks at them in shock. Wait, you're saying you got one too? Rasha pulls an envelope out of their pocket and shows it to her. As Aranel looks at the front of the envelope, she notices something and checks the front of hers. How in the...
And then Bastille pulls what? No.
It wasn't Xulgoth. Xulgoth never sent these invitations. And as she bolts up and starts running up the stairs, and Rasha takes up after her, and I assuming Bastille follows.
Yep.
And finally, they both arrive before Rat. Airedale and Rasha get up here all breathless, and Rasha looks to Aranel. So, why are we running? Just for fun? Want to race downstairs? And Airedale ignores them as she shows you, Rat, both the envelopes. This is the letter I got inviting me here. And look, Rasha got the same one. But look, I can't believe I overlooked this. Look at when these are postmarked. As she says this, she shows you the envelopes. And you can see they're both postmarked in Debrial of 2739, 4 years ago.
Whoa.
Xulgoth didn't send these. It was Kairi 4 years ago. I've got to find Sarah. I have to see if Flores was the same way. This means Kairi set all of this in motion, lured all of us here 4 years ago, before her death.
I don't know if this will work, but I'd like to try it.
Oh, you know what? I have the perfect archetype for this, too.
What is it?
Is it possible to use automatic writing, also known as ghost writing, to potentially assess Kairi and write whatever she was trying to convey or do?
Sure. When confronted with the unknown, you can receive knowledge beyond your own experience via written messages delivered by your own hand. You spend 10 minutes seated while holding a writing utensil, using it to make small circular motions as you open your mind to the forces beyond you, or maybe within you. You receive information as your hand writes on its own, guided by spirits. At the end of these 10 minutes, recall knowledge with any lore skill in which you are not trained, using your occultism modifier instead, and your modifier with that skill. The strain of the spirit channeling leaves you stupefied one for the next 10 minutes. In Graves' voice, you use your choice of spirit lore or haunt lore to make an impression or request things of incorporeal creatures. At my discretion, an incorporeal spirit might be willing to hear you out. So what is this about?
Oh, right, I don't know. Never mind. I forgot that I wasn't there when he was having the whole freak out with Kairi. Never mind.
You were there for part of it.
Yeah, so would it be possible for me to deduce that Kairi's in there? Because I don't want to, say, oh, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, you can deduce that Kairi is inside Bastille.
Okay, well, then after that, Brad is, after looking through the papers, he has, these little professor glasses on that are extremely tiny. He's looking through papers, and he's like, oh, that reminds me. I've been meaning to check on something with you, Bastille. Do you mind if I try to do a little something? He just walks up to Bastille.
I think right now, as he automatic writing is happening, he is fully zoned out.
Yeah, he is.
Since this last 10 minutes.
So
He's gonna
what
knock
are
on
you
this.
doing with the automatic writing bestill?
Well, so the thing I was going to try and combine with it, if possible, since I do make a recall knowledge check at the end, is hypercognition.
You rapidly catalog and collate information relevant to your current situation. You can instantly use up to 6 recall knowledge actions as part of casting this spell. For these actions, you can't use any special abilities, reactions, or free actions that trigger when you recall knowledge.
Oh, okay, so I can't use special abilities. Never mind then on that one.
Okay.
But I do have, I know I've got general recall knowledge stuff as part of my thaumaturge archetype.
Yeah, esoteric knowledge.
I don't think that'll be needed here. I wasn't sure if I got any extra bonuses to it. Yeah, I gain a +1 circumstance bonus to all skill checks to recall knowledge.
Okay.
As just part of being a thaumaturge initiate.
Alrighty. So what exactly are you trying to get out of this?
Basically, he's trying to access whatever Kayri's intentions were with these letters to get written out the knowledge of like what she was trying to do, so that they can potentially skip the step of like trying to like piece it all together.
Okay.
Like, if he is the source, he might as well see if the source has info.
Okay.
He's trying to speed run the detective part.
Correct.
Okay. As you're going through this, Rat, Ariel points out the vernacular and it says that's how I know that this is how she wrote and talked all the time. She had a bit of a jovial way about her. Why would she set this in motion before her death 4 years ago? I have no idea.
Furious writing in the background.
Is the robot broken?
Nah, he just gets like this every once in a while. You get used to it once you hang out with us. Rat says what he's like ransacking the office.
So, but I suppose if there was something going on right here, right now that she knew about back then, this is totally something she would do. My only question is, why would she send one to you? She says to Rasha, did you know her in any way at all? Rasha thinks it over. I don't think so. But then again, I've met lots of people after I met Babul. I like meeting new people. It's so much fun. Arinel rolls her eyes. I think my cousin has someone you might like. I think her name is Koi. Oh, I've met her. She's so cool and fun. I like all the flowers she gives people. Arinel face palms. My new partner is crazy. Hey, you kissed me. Is how I remember it. I did. Now, don't make me regret it. And so, but still, after 10 minutes, you're trying to access this knowledge of what the hell Kayri was doing when she set this in motion 4 years ago.
Yes.
And all you it can really get here is it appears she knew parts of what Xulgoth had planned.
Okay.
She knew parts of what Xulgoth had planned. And she knew, and what seems to be it come out a lot in your automatic writing here is the Dreamlands.
Yeah, whenever he finishes writing, I do think, if you allow, the letter, whatever he writes, is in Kayri's handwriting.
Okay.
And, like, whatever, like, the exact patterns that they were just talking about in the letters that made her know it was Kayri.
Okay.
And he will just, like, once he finishes writing,
This is what I was able to obtain.
This has been a production of Mystimon Saga Studios. Mystimon Saga is copyrighted 1995 to 2025 by Seth R. Mitchell and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike. The theme music used in this production is Shattered Glass by CJBeards and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution. Ambience and other music used in this production was provided by Tabletop Audio and is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Non-Derivatives. Pathfinder 2nd Edition role-playing game is written and distributed by Paizo. If you would like to learn more about Mystimon Saga, visit world.mystimonsaga.com.